by having rotational energy, you can now eliminate your valve train. So no more rocker arms, lifters, push rods, any of that. It's just this.
Okay.
So this valve disc, which is shaped for however you want your combustion to behave, or your compression, that's dictated by this profile. This guy's clamped onto the top, and as your engine rotates, if you want to actually come around to the side here, you have your square mount. This is your intake port. So as your hole lines up there, you have your intake stroke and compression, combustion, and exhaust out of your exhaust port.
Okay, so
Spark plug goes in the middle.
Would that be called a sleeve valve?
Yeah, I don't know exactly.
No? Okay.
Because it behaves just like we have ceramic seals that seal off this port. So in that regards, it's more like apex seals from a Wankel.
Okay.
But this isn't that. It's really just its own system.
Okay.
But that's our sacrificial element at the top. So much like if you had to pull apart a Wankel to replace the apex seals, you're talking a lot of downtime, a lot of money in that regards.
Yeah.
This is actually a cutaway of our head that covers this, right?
Yeah.
And it's just 6 bolts, 6 cap screws. So as you disconnect your exhaust and intake and pull off your plug wire, it's just 6 cap screws. Now you have access to these recesses where your ceramic seals go, and swap those out. You can rebuild the top end in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 connecting rods. What's the advantage of that? I don't really quite get that.
Well, since this is rotating, it needs to be balanced, right? So if you had a single one, you would have even with a cam or a crank lobe, a weight there, you'd have pretty eccentric behavior. But having 2 connecting rods to the same wrist pin, now it actually heads in different directions, but they're the same system, so they're balanced. And it turns into more of a gyroscope.
So is it perfect sinus